Afternoon, my name's Emdad. I work on the Eudralink service desk, which probably some of you have contacted the service desk in the past and the future will do. I've just come to explain about Eudralink, which is a secure emailing system used by the EMA and all EU national agencies, as well as other pharmacovigilance companies, to send and receive confidential files, documents securely. If I log on, bear with me one moment. You can always obtain the website by Googling the word Eudralink. And if you look at the screen, give it a second. Some of you may have an account already, some of you may not. Some of you may have one but have never used it. So just bear with me one moment. Let's go and log on. Okay, this is it. Basically, Eudralink is a web-based emailing system which you can log on anywhere in the world. To have a Eudralink account, the requirements are that you must have a company email address which matches the company name, a web-based email address like Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, and all these new ones coming up are not allowed. The reason being is when people change companies, if they have a web-based one, they can take confidential files, documents, and so forth from the company they used to work for and move on with it to somewhere else and maybe give it to somebody. So to safeguard everyone from doing that, if you have an account and you leave your organization or your NCA, users are required to contact the help desk and will update the details accordingly. Okay, hands up if everyone's got a Eudralink account here. Anyone that? Okay, it's 60–70%. If you don't have one, you can contact the help desk, or if you're part of an MMD group, or you can speak to any of the ladies here, we can provide you one pretty much straight away if you just send an email to the help desk. Okay, for those who are not familiar, I'm just going to show you like the basic usage. Basically, once you log on with your Eudralink login ID and password, which is the same as your MMD. If you use other applications provided by the EMA, we have a single sign-on system which uses the same login ID and the same password, one you use to access your Wi-Fi here and so forth. So once you log on, I mean, I've got a few extra buttons, so you need to ignore the buttons users, systems, stats, and reports because I've got admin rights. Okay, to send documents, all you need to do is log on and complete section 1 to section 5, which I'll quickly go through without boring everybody. The first section, you need to enter the email address of the recipient or recipients. Now, to do that, you just put it into the to field, and you must separate the email addresses with a comma and space, otherwise everyone won't receive the documents. If you don't know how to use it, you could send yourself a test package by putting your own email address in, completing the fields, and then sending it to yourself. Section 2, you always need to put a subject and message, even though it says optional, but you do need to put a subject and some form of message. Section 3, to attach documents, all you need to do is select the Browse button, and it'll open a new window like this, and you need to choose the document, say, from your desktop or one of your folders. So, for example, let's try this CV. You click on it, you see the name of the document there, then you just select Add, and it will list all the documents and the file size accordingly. Now, you can only upload one at a time, but if you have loads of small files, you can WinZip them into one WinZip file and attach it as one attachment, then waste time uploading 30, 40 documents one by one. Also, the main difference between a Eudralink emailing system and the one you may use in your organization or company is that with Eudralink, you can attach unlimited documents up to 200 megabyte each. Until a month ago, it used to be 80 megabyte per file. And also you can WinZip small files into one WinZip file and attach as one attachment, so it's easier for the person to open and save on their PC as well. Okay. Section 4, we give users 3 options to send documents. Now, the first one is the default setting, which says the recipients must have a Eudralink account to access the package. This basically means they have to have what you have, an account on their side, to log on with their own generic login ID and password and access the documents and download it onto the PC. So basically, if you send any kind of information to any of the EU agencies, or ethics committees, most of the people already have accounts there, so they won't have a problem downloading the documents that you may be sending them. The other 2 options there, it says the recipients must enter this password. Now, this is for someone who doesn't have an account and you know they don't have an account. Save them applying for an account, waiting for us to contact them, log them on. You could send it password protected, just in case you're sending to maybe a group email address. You may not want the other several people viewing the information, so you can advise the relevant recipient of the password. For example, if your password was London, you confirm the password London, and then you go to the bottom and you click send package button, and then you can send maybe an Outlook email using your own company one, or a telephone call to the individual saying, please use the password London to access the documents I sent you. The third option, which is for less confidential information, no password, this will basically provide them a link stating your name and email address saying this person has sent you a package. When they select the link, it just opens up, shows them the message, the documents and everything. They won't need to use a login ID or any kind of password. But it's still secure, it's encrypted, but we recommend try use the first 1 or 2 most of the time. Okay. Okay, section 5, choose how long the package will remain to be collected. Now, I know people are busy traveling and so forth, so the time limit to open a package, maximum time limit, sorry, is 90 days. I'm sure it shouldn't take that long to open a package, but people could be on holiday, maternity leave, sick leave, various reasons why they're not in the office. So try and give everybody a reasonable amount of time to open the package. Okay, once you've completed all the sections, all you need to do is select send package. Now you'll receive a little notification at the top of the screen saying your package has been sent. If it doesn't say that, that means one of the fields ain't completed. Okay, now everything you send with your Eudralink is always logged in your tracking, which I'll show you, bear with me. Okay, as you can see, it's got columns there, info, sent date, subject. Everything gets logged, and when the person even picks it up, bear with me, sorry. It will say collected by and the email address. Bear with me. As you can see, they can open the package. Once they actually physically access the package and download the document, it will say accessed by. Collected means they've just like logged into it. Accessed by means they've downloaded the document. Okay. Also, this gives you a record of when you sent it, what files you sent, and so forth. You can always go into your, like this package here, if you select the folder icon with the magnifying glass under info, for this specific package, if you can see, if you scroll down, it gives you all the details. It has 4 options below. You can reduce the expiry date, which normally people don't. You can extend the expiry. So if after 90 days or the days you set, you believe the person needs a few more days or weeks, you can extend it. I'll show you if you just click on that. It gives you the calendar there, and you can extend it by the days. And when you select save, it should update that and give them the sufficient time required. One moment, sorry. Okay. Okay. Remove package. Now, this is like a recalling an email. When you send the wrong document to the wrong person, hopefully not, or you decide to just cancel the submission for whatever decision you made, you can remove the package. This only works if the person hasn't opened it already. So if they've opened it, it's too late. If they haven't, then it just grays out. It doesn't show them the message or the document itself. You can resend the package. So somebody may contact you and say, look, I've lost the document or misplaced it, or I deleted the link accidentally from Outlook. Rather than waste time compiling a brand new package, just resend it to the relevant recipients. I'll show you how it looks like that. It's got the email address you originally sent to. You can remove some email addresses if required as well from your original submission. Okay. So also you can go into like your options here on the left hand side. Now you should all change your login time up to 60 minutes, because 20 minutes, the standard setting, isn't very long when you upload documents and busy at work in front of your PC. You can get delivery receipts to prove that it's been delivered, and also you can auto send yourself a copy. And you can change your password, but just remember, if you change your password yourself, please note this will change the password for your MMD access, your Wi-Fi, and any other applications that EMA issues you to use yourself.